How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be showcasing the STR Super Saiyan Gotenks, and big shout out to D3 for pointing him out. I kind of forgot about him, and I had a ton of Super Saiyan Gotenks just laying around, so I thought, you know what, might as well get him to Super Attack 10. Never really had a chance to shine just because he wasn't the greatest unit on that Omega Shenron team, but now, he's definitely stepping up in the world. He gets an 80% attack boost when facing one enemy, supreme damage, red chance to stun the enemy, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, and I'm hitting my earphones a lot, Fuse Fighter, so he does have a decent link set as well, but let's just see how well he performs on this team in particular. But yeah, hope you guys are having a great stay as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Now, the question is, how hard is he going to hit with... Oh, wow, of course. Okay, so now we are back on the actual screen, and I made a quick change to the team. Normally, I would run just another unit that hits hard, but the Trunks is actually a support unit that gives a 25% attack and defensive boost. So we have a bit of a variation when it comes to support units. Of course, the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku gives a 33% attack boost, whereas the Trunks gives 25, and I've mentioned this multiple times in the past. Units with more potential system buffs are, of course, going to benefit way more from the support unit buffs, and... you know, it depends on whether or not they have flat out attack increases as well. But we do not have him in the first rotation. We, in fact, have him in the second one. And he is paired up with Super Saiyan 3 GT, which is absolutely perfect. Going to keep Trunks in the last slot. So he comes back round with the Super Saiyan Gotenks, of course. And I think this is actually my very first time ever trying him out in the potential system. Just trying him out full stop. And it's a shame because there are so many units in the game that I just haven't tried out, and you know, units that I definitely do want to look forward to using in the future, and that kind of didn't make sense, but that's not the point. So now we have the Gotenks. Type disadvantage, unfortunately. That is actually extremely unfortunate. And of course, once we move on to... oh, wow. Okay, never mind. And of course, once we move on to the Golden Freezer stage, that first one is going to cause a few problems just because, of course, he isn't going to be getting his passive to go off because he's facing more than one enemy. But to be fair, just over 400k with the boost from Super Saiyan 3 GT, of course. Again, it's so hard to actually gauge how good that actually is in terms of offensive abilities, because of course you have the godlies that all get a 120% boost. You have the sub units that hit for 800k, and of course it varies every single unit, so it's kind of hard to say if it's good or not. But I think for a unit that gets an 80% attack increase, no potential system buffs, semi-farmable super attack, I honestly think that is pretty damn good, especially with the boost from Super Saiyan 3 GT. Of course, going to try out how hard he hits without any boosts at all, and then that's going to be a bit more of a, not a deciding factor, but it will give us a better idea of how hard he is going to consistently hit, of course. And again, type disadvantage does kind of screw us over here, but once we get past it, we should be fine. And let's go ahead and put this here. So far, definitely performing pretty well, and of course the Trunks does give a 25% attack boost instead of the 33%. And are we going to get super attacks here? This Goku definitely does not have many potential system buffs. Yeah, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Okay, here we go. So with the boost from Trunks, he is legit just missing out on around 10k. So not that much of a deficit when you compare the Trunks to your Super Saiyan 3 GT, which is kind of surprising because you would expect an not 80%, but an 8% decrease to be a bit more significant, but it really wasn't. And of course, in the next rotation, we are going to have him with no support unit, so let's just see how well he does there. Of course, we have Gogeta as well, and I've just seen this on so many occasions. The Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku gives units like Super Saiyan God Goku, Gogeta, a total boost of 200k attack, which is just on another level completely, especially when it comes to support units. Before, support units wouldn't really give that much, but again, the potential system legit just changed everything. The amount of increases that certain units get from the potential system, especially when you combine them with support units, is just absolutely insane. And that shows when you're trying out these units in particular. Of course, when Gogeta comes back round, I am going to show you guys, but for this video in particular, I'm trying out the Gotenks. So he is missing out on around 50k, of course 50 to 60k, depends on who he is paired up with. I think that's pretty standard, to be honest, nothing out of the ordinary. And of course, with more potential system buffs, he's going to be benefiting way more from that. And let's go ahead and go with this, but definitely let me know how hard some of your Trunks is hit, how hard some of your Gotenks is hit if they do in fact have potential system buffs. That is a unit that I haven't really seen too many people work on, and I would have personally worked on him myself, but I just simply don't have the, I just simply don't have the dupes to get him to 100%. But, you know, I don't have the orbs either, so I am missing out on a few things that could help him get to 100%. I am currently working on a different unit, which I'm hoping to showcase in the coming weeks, and definitely look forward to that. Super excited to try him out. And now, this is a bad situation because, of course, his passive isn't active, but this is actually good because we can see how hard he is going to hit with no boost active. So let's aim for Tagama, or Tagoma, however you want to pronounce it. And then super attack with Super Saiyan 3 GT. So this is without his passive being active, which is legit the rarest thing that is going to happen when you're going to be using this unit. And to be fair, that actually isn't that bad. But then again, he is getting the boost from Super Saiyan 3 GT. And the point I was trying to make here is that he is missing on around 100k attack when he is missing out on that passive. But then again, he is getting the boost from the Goku, which adds at least 50 to 60k. So without that boost, he would have around 300k attack from, no, not 300k, 200k attack, which isn't bad, but then it's just one of those weird things because, again, it's not like super detrimental to your team because, of course, the majority of your units or the majority of the events that you are taking on just require you to face one unit. So it's not that it's going to be something that's going to, you know, something consistent. Because again, like I said, for the most part, you're going to be taking on events that just require one enemy. So the chances of his passive never being active are super low. So I'm going to disregard that for now. Of course, when you're taking on this stage in particular, you're going to encounter this problem. But for the most part, you're going to be absolutely fine. And when you have everything active, including the boost from support units, he is going to be hitting consistently for around 400k. And again, the majority of the time, you're going to be running at least three or four, no, well, not 3 or 4, but 2 or 3 support units, depending on the team that you are going to be running, of course, or the team that you want to run. Because I would imagine that for the most part, when it comes to an STR team, you're going to be focusing on support units a bit more just to provide that boost to Gogeta, Super Saiyan for Goku and such, especially if you have Kaba, because the best support units in the game by far, well, for the STR team, is going to be Kaba, Super Saiyan 3 GT, as well as Super Saiyan Bardock. And I'm actually going to avoid super attacking here if it's possible. And of course, I have every single over in a flash unit in this rotation, but like you saw, without any support unit active, Gogeta's attack stat was like 730k, and with a support unit active, that instantly adds like an additional 200k, which is insane. So if a unit like Super Saiyan Gotenks did in fact have potential system buffs, level 20 crit, I can easily see him hit for around 1 million every single time. And of course, like I said earlier, if you do have a Super Saiyan Gotenks that has several potential system buffs, let me know in the comment section now and below, even if it's just the free buffs, because of course, even just the free buffs do make a massive difference. And as you can see in his attack stat did go up by 200k thanks to the boost from Super Saiyan 3 GT. And here we go. How hard is he going to hit? 2.8 million, Dokumo, type advantage. Well, it's not exactly a type advantage, but he is effective against all types, so I suppose it kind of is. And let's go ahead and get started with this. But so far, I definitely think it's a pretty solid unit. Me and Donnie were talking about this. Well, he actually is the one that pointed it out. We were basically talking about underrated units in the game, and he pointed out the Gotenks, and I have to agree. So far, he's been, performing pretty damn well. And I feel like one of the main reasons why he's overshadowed at the moment is because there are just so many good options for that STR team. Gogeta, of course, Super Saiyan for Goku, Super Saiyan 3 GT. There are just so many great options that people tend to forget about him, and he also has a semi-farmable super attack, so if you are interested in leveling up your super attack with these, of course that option is always there. And let's go ahead and take care of him here. And of course we have the Goku Black stage next, so one thing that I do want to see is just how hard he's going to hit with a type advantage, despite Goku Black having a bit of a high defense, but that shouldn't cause us too many problems. And see, like, without the boost from Super Saiyan 3 GT, he is missing out on around 50k attack, so that tells you a lot. Like, if you were to compare the boost from Super Saiyan 3 GT and Trunks when it came to the Super Saiyan Gotenks, there really isn't that much of a difference. But when it comes to a unit with several potential system buffs, that is when it really starts to show. And of course, they'll go Great Ape. Of course, like the mode that everyone loves, I still think they need to like revamp this mode or just improve it in some way. Just like increase the chance of him going Great Ape, or just, Great Ape's going Great Ape. But then again, there are a few people that just hate Grade 8 mode because of how long it is. I don't know, I guess they kind of butchered it, which is a bit of a shame, because I remember how hyped people were for the Grade 8s, and it just wasn't as great as people thought it was going to be. And I definitely think there should be some sort of lead in the game that like increases the likeliness of them turning into a Grade 8, or at the very least a support item that increases the likeliness or guarantees that they go Grade 8. It would be a cool addition to the game, make things a bit different. Of course, will make them a bit more usable when it comes to just regular teams, because at the moment the only one that is actually pretty decent is the Tech Bardock, which of course I got to 100% in the potential system. And now we have the STR stage. Okay, so the game just kind of decided to have a fit there, but it should be fine now. Right, now let's go ahead and grab these, and we should actually be able to take the stage out. But then again, the Goku doesn't have that many potential system buffs, so maybe not. I don't even think this Goku is at Super Attack 10, because that attack stat is like super low. Well, I could be wrong. I didn't really have a look at what his Super Attack level is. But I'm pretty certain that either Gogeta or the Goku is going to take him out here. And there it is. So now we have the Gotenks in this next rotation. And of course, we should be able to get past this stage thanks to the type advantage. To be honest, I would be very surprised. Oh, no, we don't. Remember when I said that I had Gotenks in this rotation? Feels bad, bro. Feels bad. And we could actually take him out here because Goku is getting a total boost of like, what, 25 plus 33, like 58% on top of the links that he gets from Super Saiyan 3 GT. And if you can get a crit to go off, it's definitely going to be over here. Okay, no crit there. And of course he counters. Are you serious? The one time that I don't necessarily want him to counter, he does. You know what? Wow, 900k without a crit. That's actually insane. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the Super Saiyan Gotenks. Do you have him at Super Attack 10? Do you have him with several potential system buffs? Let me know as always. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.